we're back.
I'm Sue.
I'm Michael.
And we are
a close-knit family.
God, we're doing it again.
We're doing that again. We're going to put an end to that right now. Hi.
So we are a knitcast. We talk about knitting things.
Yep. It is Sunday, November 18th, 2018.
It is. This is episode 32.
We talk about knitting. We broadcast from Armstrong in the North Okanagan of British Columbia, Canada. Talking about me as a newer knitter. I've been knitting for a little while now and seem to have some good chops. And our ongoing yarn and knitting addiction.
Oh boy, good one.
Yeah. Well, you said maybe you should wear this.
I said, yeah, put that on. It's like, yeah. I'm amazing. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Okay, so Skies Above Armstrong.
It's kind of fall.
Not much going on in the Skies Above Armstrong.
It's actually really sunny today.
Well, it is. It's very nice.
Yeah.
It was really smoky earlier in the week.
Yeah.
And all I could see there was a lot of slash burning going on. But I was also kind of wondering, oh my goodness, those poor people in California and in Paradise, I just can't even imagine. But I was wondering if we were getting any smoke.
Well, yeah, when you said it, when you commented that it was, I've been house sitting, I've been away for a bit. When you commented it was smoky during the week, that was my first thought, was maybe it's coming up from California. But then I remembered just how far California is from us. Yeah,
but keep in mind, last summer...
Oh yeah, Washington.
Well, our smoke was in England.
That's true.
So...
That's true.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how it goes up into the atmosphere, right? And then it...
comes down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
So there's that. That's the
Skies Above Armstrong.
My glasses are really dirty.
Are they?
They are. All right. Alongs.
Alongs. We have our ongoing sock along until December 25th. For every pair of adult socks that you post in our completed faux thread, you are entered to our final giveaway.
Faux thread on Ravelry.
On Ravelry, yes.
Under Close Knit Family.
Information in the description below. And for every sock, glove, toque, hat, that you donate to somebody or some organization in need, you can post it again and have another entry.
Let's see. And
at the end of it, the person with the most donation entries will automatically win a prize, and then we'll do our regular draw.
Yeah. So it's not... You don't have to donate to enter.
No.
So it's a sock along. If you've knit socks for a Christmas present, for yourself, a holiday present, a Hanukkah present, a
birthday present,
because someone has smelly feet. If you've knit a pair of socks,
throw them in there.
Throw them in there. If you have donated them, take another entry.
Yeah.
And if you've knit something else that you've donated,
have another entry.
Put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just no big rules, no big, oh really? Prove it.
Yeah.
You know, we're not about that.
Yep.
And we've got, the entries are rolling in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Good time. I don't think we have any other alongs going on right now.
We do not, no. I should have checked the Ravelry before we started. Oh well. Here we are. Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what'd you get up to this week?
As I said, I was house sitting. And there was actually a surprising amount of work involved in house sitting at this person's house. Mostly just playing with the cat.
Oh, that's hard work.
Yeah, terribly hard.
That's hard work.
And I didn't get as much knitting done as I'd hoped to, but I did finish a project, which
was coming up.
Will be coming up. But
how'd cooking for yourself go?
That went all right.
What kinds of things did you make?
A&W.
That's That's cooking for yourself, all right. Is that so? That day that I said, I'm down at Pho, and you said I already made dinner.
Well, by already made, I ordered pizza, and I was sitting down eating it, and it was just like, sure, but I already have dinner, but that pizza lasted me for 2 days.
I bet it did. I bet it did. We've been trying to figure out, me and various people through the week, this whole, the house is yours, eat anything you can find.
Yeah.
So we were trying to figure out what you do with corn pops, fruit roll-ups.
Yeah.
That's. So we were like, do you make like corn pop sushi?
I did think of that, I love you, Matt. But you said I can help myself to any food in your house, and then didn't leave any food in your house. Actually, there was some smoked salmon in the freezer. I don't like salmon, and also Matt specifically told me do not touch the smoked salmon.
Well, then it really doesn't count.
Yeah, but so I
or like corn pops and sprinkle some fruit roll-ups.
Oh yeah. Well, the great thing about the corn pops too, there was no milk.
Yeah.
So I went out and bought a small carton of milk and.
Yeah.
I
don't know if everyone knows what fruit roll-ups are, but they're basically candy.
Yeah.
I don't think they have fruit in them.
Yeah.
I know someone's gonna say yes, they do. But they are they're rolled up like a spiral, and you unroll them, and they turn into this long.
It's a great big, and it's like a God, what do you even call that? I want to call it like a sheet gummy.
Yeah. But it's supposed to be fruity and give them to your kids to make you feel better. Yeah. So I just thought I'd take a minute, and I put this on today. Here we go. I'll do a little stand up and rotate. I wanted to wear this one because and I'm going to take it off shortly because I'm getting warm already. This is a thing that I wear every single time I wear it. Somebody says, I love that. Mm-hmm. Did you make it? Mm-hmm. That's fabulous.
I've said those things.
Where's the pattern? And it's so funny because to me this is just this thing like I throw on in the hopes that it'll keep the tops of my arms warm.
Yeah.
And it's something I made because I had leftover yarn.
You had this much leftover yarn?
And then I had to go and buy 2 more balls. But I just
leftover yarn.
Yeah, I just started playing with it. And I ended up making one for a girlfriend who was like, I have to have that. And anyway, so this is called the Metamorphosis shawl. I just was looking for the pattern just now so that I could tell you who it was by and things. It came out of a magazine 5 years ago.
Okay.
I don't know. I wear it constantly at this time of year. So essentially, it's a big rectangle. Mm-hmm. And it has buttons all over it. So
do it up however you want.
You see there's all buttons up there, and then all on this side. There's buttons, and somewhere over here there's more buttons. I'm trying to remember. I think there were, was it 36 or 46?
You're the one who made it.
Buttons. But the idea with this is, you can basically button it up any old way you want. There's buttonholes and buttons everywhere.
And buttonholes along this edge.
You can, so you could, here I'm just sort of trying to undo it here. So you could, so there's the big rectangle. It's a cool thing. It's just a rectangle. But you could button it end to end and then have like a really big, just a round thing. You could use that, like wrap that around a couple times as a really big cowl. or just as a thing over your shoulders. You can do it up this way. So you do up the two ends like that and leave the middle open, and it becomes a shrug with sleeves.
Yeah.
You can wear it as a scarf.
Yeah.
You can do.
You
You can any way that you can think of to do up the buttons, and just wear it just like this, just as a, because it's long enough that you can just wear it.
Yeah.
Over your shoulders.
It's a very cool garment.
It's really neat. And if you wanted to just wear it over your shoulders, you could do up a couple of buttons so it stayed there.
So, yeah.
Anyway, it's a pretty neat garment. It's called the Metamorphosis Shawl. It is on Ravelry. I know people we've looked it up to see if people could find it. And yeah. Anyway, so I just thought I would bring that because it is that time of year and I am wearing it a lot. And pretty soon I'll switch to my big poncho and then that'll be my winter wear.
Yeah.
But it's a neat knit, and yeah, it's the one, like I say, the one thing every single time I wear this, people comment on it.
Yes.
So I'll just show you up close. That's the pattern.
Yeah. It's a very nice pattern.
And it's super, it's nice, it's very easy to memorize.
Because it's just the same thing over and over again, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the same. And you just need to remember to put in buttonholes and stuff. And it's very easy to memorize. And I did find there was an error in the pattern.
Ooh.
But because I'm an intuitive knitter, like I can see, okay, I can see where this is supposed to be going.
Yeah.
It's not going there.
Yeah.
So I adjusted. It's in the seed stitch section. So in the center of some of the diamonds, there's seed stitch. And it just, yeah, it wasn't, the symbols on the charts weren't right.
Okay. I am wearing the tilted cowl that I did for the knit along a little while ago. And I entered into the IPE. It got first place. What can I say? I've talked about this in the past.
You betcha. So, that's just a couple things.
Yeah!
Alright, yarn acquisition or just quisitions.
Yarn quisitions.
Quisitions. So some of you may have seen on Instagram that I got yarn mail. And I'm not going to show you what it is. And I'm not going to show you what it is because I've already given it to my husband to give to me for Christmas.
That's what that line meant. Okay. That's what that in our notes means. Okay. Okay.
I say again, I'd rather give somebody something that they really want, and as that kind of person, it's like, you know what? I really like this, so here, just give it to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to get like stuff because somebody thinks I might want it, or so yeah, just give this to me for Christmas. So there's that. But the other thing that I quisitioned this week was I've been super frustrated with trying to find clothes that fit me well, look all right, and suit my sense of style. And I'm not saying that I have a high fashion style, but I want to be comfortable anyway. And I finally said, you know,
darn it,
I'm going to design and sew some things.
Oh.
So what I'm planning on making is some what do you call them, like kind of dungaree style dresses. So fairly straight cut, fitted up, you know, more fitted up here, possibly with like straps and hooks and things. I don't know. but fairly straight cut. They'll probably have like some slits up the side for ventilation because I get so overheated. And so I picked up it. I've washed it. I haven't ironed it, so it's very wrinkly. But so I've got this sort of khaki kind of colored fabric, just a, you know, beige. But you see, anything will go with this. And I got this dark, rich chocolate brown, which honestly isn't my color at all, but I think that I will use this for sort of playing the pattern.
Okay.
Some people call it making a muslin or whatever. So there's that. And then I also, this is funny because I picked up this one because it was a beautiful black with a white, stark white pattern on it. Stark white. It's now got an off beige instead of white pattern on it. I washed it. And I don't know if it was the dye, the black dye from this that turned it, or it was probably the brown dye from the other fabric that turned it. Anyway, so those are some things I acquired.
Okay.
In order to, and if this works out, my closet is going to get everything. I haven't found anything I like clothes-wise for years.
Oh.
Years and years and years.
Okay.
So there's that.
Yes.
Back to knitting.
Back to knitting.
Mike.
Hi.
Have you finished anything?
I have finished something. I finished the socks that I'm working on. Well, almost finished. The socks that I'm working on for my friend for Christmas. Here they are. This is them using the Drops Fable patterned yarn and also Drops Fable just solid red for the contrasting. Yeah, the ends are all weaved in. They're cut. I just need to block them now.
Yeah, they haven't been blocked. So.
Yep.
I did sort of because Mike was away.
Yeah, I texted her. I was like, is there a specific cast off I should be doing for these? And then Mom texted me a loose cast off, and I'm just realizing I should reweave this part. Anyway,
it's maybe too loose.
Yeah, it's a little bit frilly. A little bit frilly there, but
so we'll maybe review this when he does the next pair, and just get that a little more pulled in. Yep. But yay!
Yay! Yeah, there's a huge hole there. I need to figure something out about that. Anyway, that's my foe. That's my foe this week, and
with a big hole in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so last week you may remember I was sitting here knitting because God, this is so soft. I had decided to take on the challenge from Cozy Up Knits. For how many hats could you make in 2 weeks? And so I finished this one. This one is the Jamie one. What did they call it? I can't remember. So this is their pattern is the 4. Oh no. The 4 Toques collection from Cozy Up Knits. You can find it. And so there's one for each of the sisters, and this one is the Jamie one, and I can't remember. Anyway, then I hacked this because I started knitting it, and I got the cast on, the
tubular.
Thank you. I did my tubular cast on, not the one they recommended, of course, because. And then I was struggling with the ribbing, and I just said, I've got to get on with this. So I just did my regular ribbing, and then I started running out of yarn, and so this will be a child's hat. And so then I did Sarah Hair Don't Care. And I started out with the tubular cast on, and something really weird was going on. Every single time I came to the end of my row, then it was twisted. And I mean, we all know when you're knitting in the round, you need to make sure that you don't twist your knitting, and you can fix that on the first, on your first round, you get it straight. And if you happen to still screw up, you can twist it on the second round and get it straight, which I did. And then I'd get back to the beginning of the row again, and it was twisted again. And I was like, oh, this is stupid. But I twisted it again, got it straight, knitted it out, and it was twisted again.
Okay.
And I just said, okay, stupid. Pulling it out, start again. Again, I was frustrated with the tubular cast on. And so this time I did my regular long tail cast on.
Yeah.
But I did the proper ribbing this time. So the faux brioche, it's very squishy. Feel that?
Ooh, yes, very squishy.
Yeah. And the yarn is all just yarn I had kicking around. And so Sarah Hair Don't Care. So a nice pattern, you can turn it inside out, and I made sure to do my ends so that could be done. So it's kind of cool in that you can do it both ways around. And again, I ran out of yarn, so this is a bit smaller than I would like it to be. But it's still a great hat, and I love these patterns. They're very, very good. But while I was working up this one, I kept thinking about the things that I wanted to knit. And I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I forcing myself to knit a bunch of hats that I didn't really plan on knitting?
Why are you doing that?
It was because someone laid a challenge out, and I'm not at all competitive.
Right, you're not competitive. Right.
So I said, okay, this
not competitive.
This is silly. I said to myself, this is silly. So I stopped knitting hats.
Okay.
I will knit more hats, but I will knit them because it's the right time to knit a hat.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
So those are my foes, finished objects.
Yes. Alrighty, and...
So, whips!
Whips! Well...
Works in progress.
Work in progress.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm in the middle of some fun stuff here. So, I've knit one set of socks for one of my friends for Christmas, and I want another set of socks in some more Drops Fable yarn. Amazingly enough, I've done this much without a pattern because I've misplaced the pattern that Mom wrote for me. But it's quite simple. So
well, socks are socks. When if you have a formula,
yep,
for socks, the only thing you need to change if you're going to change anything is like if you're going to add a pattern, and then you might need to add a couple extra stitches if you're doing something that's with cables. It's going to pull it in. If you're doing something with a lot of open work in it, you may anyway.
Yep.
But once you have a formula,
yeah,
you're good to go.
Yeah.
And
that's my only whip.
Since I decided to knit on what I was really wanting to knit on and not what I somehow
not competitive too. Oh, you've got a lot of progress on that. Not
competitively decided to work on. I have been continuing to work on Balance.
Yes.
There we go. Balance by Kim Hargreaves from the book Calm by Kim Hargreaves. And the sweater I am making, it's more of sort of a vest or a sleeveless cardigan. I just love this. It's so beautiful. Like I said, it'll never fit me, but that's okay. I'm enjoying knitting it. So I was, ignore the green one.
You were at the other one?
That Dingle Dot.
Right here.
Oh, I used one of the Cozy Up Girls words.
Right here.
Okay, so I was down there at the last one.
That's a lot of progress you've made.
The green one is marking where my armholes started.
Okay.
So I've started doing my armholes. I love how smooth that transition is up through the armholes. I can't see what I'm showing, so there we go. And continuing to use my lifelines. I haven't had to do any tearing out for a while. Not since back at the beginning. But I need to do 20 centimeters from here. And then I will start the shoulder and back neck shaping.
Okay.
And then I'll get the fronts on.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Okay.
I'm using Ancient Arts yarn.
Paperweight, I believe.
Paperweight in a merino, I just about said thistle. Stinging nettle. In a merino nettle. Yeah.
Yeah, this part of the pattern, this is pretty cool. I'm looking at that and I'm like, gosh, I just want to know how that happens. And yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And I've been talking about it for a long time, and it hasn't happened because I keep thinking I need Mike's help and I really don't. So I'm just going to get on it. But the whole reading your knitting thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing that like in super, super simple segments. But I'm also going to use this.
Okay.
Because it is, the stitches change up quite a bit. So I'm just going to do sort of a going along and how to identify which stitch is which.
Yep.
While you're knitting.
Yeah, you don't need me for that, but
No,
you might appreciate the help. But
I don't know why I think I need you.
You don't.
Now I'm singing. Now I've got a Crosby, Stills and Nash song going in my head. Oh my Lord! I promise I won't sing.
Okay.
Unless you want me to. No singing. All right. So, wow, this is just ticking along.
Yeah.
Mike,
Hi.
what do you bring to the table?
I bring to the table another game I haven't played, because it turns out I actually have a couple of those now. I have a couple games I haven't played, but
This one makes
I
me very happy.
took one look at it and I was like, I need that. I have seen it played before, though. It is Bob Ross, The Art of Chill game. Just look at that. How could you look at Bob Ross and not say, I need to take you home?
Oh, well.
Oh.
Well.
So, Bob Ross, The Art of Chill is it's technically a party game where you are following along with Bob Ross as he paints many of his
happy little trees.
Many of his happy little trees, his mighty mountains, and such, and you're just trying to paint it faster than everyone else, basically, and score more chill points. And it's really just a set collecting game in disguise. It's very well made. I've seen it played.
I love his hair.
Yeah. Yeah, but as I said, I haven't been able to play it yet, but I hope to play it pretty soon. It is for ages 12 plus, for between 2 and 4 players, and it takes about 30 minutes to play. So says the box.
And as soon as we play it, we'll give you a better review.
Absolutely. Yeah, my collection is beginning to fill with games that are like I don't have time to play them, or I bring them to a games night and there's too many people there to play them, and yeah,
you've got the too many, the not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think maybe next week I'll do a game that I have played but I don't own. I already have plans for next week.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool. All right. Forgot to mention before.
Uh-oh.
But totally important.
Okay. Oh, of course.
So, again, for those of you who were watching last week, Allison Barnes sent us some beautiful yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And she is giving you all a gift as well with a 20% discount between now and January 31st.
2019.
2019, thank you.
Close Knit 20.
Close Knit 20. For 20% off anything you might wish to order from Allison Barnes.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
I mean, looking at the yarn we got, I'm like, oh, I'm tempted to use our code. I'm tempted to just go on there.
I know, me too. Me too. Well, we should.
We should, absolutely.
I've also promised myself I'm going to be on a yarn diet too, because I've got yarn that's stacked up for certain projects.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till after the holidays.
Yeah.
Because the holidays are coming up.
That's sort of, So we haven't forgotten you, Allison. We love your yarn. And
I love your yarn, Allison.
And
thank you so much for making it.
I know, that code has been made use of.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Woohoo! Okay.
Hi, Jude.
So, events. Wait a minute. You said hi, Jude. Hi, Jude. No. We didn't name our cat, just to be clear.
She came from the SPCA with that.
But that reminded me, though, about our dog.
Tasha. Tasha, our lovely dog.
Tasha, our lovely dog, has decided that I know, right? Has decided that I'm not allowed to sleep in my own bed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so Jude likes that too, because now Jude sleeps on top of me. We don't know what's going on with her. So our bedroom is in the basement, and we like it that way. Because I have back issues, and because sometimes I just can't sleep, and I would then choose to give my husband a break, I actually enjoy sleeping on our Chesterfield.
Yeah. It's a
Chesterfield is a Canadian word for sofa or couch.
Yes.
Okay, so I enjoy sleeping on our Chesterfield, and it's sort of because of, again, with my back, and I like being able to sort of squish my face into the back of the, anyway.
It's got pretty firm cushions.
And I'm very, very comfortable there. It's not like a punishment for me to sleep on my Chesterfield. And I've done that off and on, forever. And Tasha started get into bed, just ready to go to sleep. Sometimes I've already gone to sleep. And she comes and she's either licking my face or pawing at me or jiggling the bed or whatever. And at first, of course, it's okay, you need to go out and go pee. So we get up and I go upstairs and she just stand there and look at me. It's no, I don't have to go out or anything. If I go, but if I go and lay down and go to sleep on the sofa, that's it. She stops bugging me. So you know this.
Yeah. Yeah, I know this.
And it's I haven't slept in my own bed now for I don't know how long. I keep trying, but I said to my husband last night, I said, if she does it again tonight, I give up. I'm just going to plan every night on sleeping on the Chesterfield. But it's the weirdest thing. I can only think that it's colder in the basement and she wants to be somewhere warmer. But she wants to be with her pack. So she wants...
Maybe.
I don't know. It's very bizarre. Everyone says don't let her do that to you.
Yeah.
But how can I, she jiggles the bed. It's not just a question of being where she can't get to me or ignoring her. It doesn't go away. Anyway. So that's my dog.
Yeah.
Jude, the cat, reminded me of my dog. Okay, events. From around the world. All right. I got them all out of order here.
You do?
Oh, okay. Well, I know. I need to start with this one.
Yes, you do.
I blew it last week.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know. We were both tired, but
Yeah.
I was so tired, and I don't even know where the words that came out of my mouth came from. And as soon as on reviewing it, heard the words come out of my mouth, I was like, that's not right. But I wasn't there to do editing with you, and you wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
So, this is the corrector information. On January 12th, 2019, the Creekside Yarn Festival will be held in Airdrie, Alberta.
What did we say?
Lacombe.
Oh.
And I called it something else too. I think I called it the Polka Dot Creek. No. What did I call? I called it something else. Completely different.
Yeah.
So, the Creekside Yarn Festival will be held in Airdrie, Alberta. January 12th, 2019. I might fly there, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Everything I said last time.
Yes.
How... I as soon as I heard it, I put a little note on the thread. It's like, wrong. Okay. Back to regularly programmed events from around the world. On Sunday, December 2nd, 2018, the Project Peace in San Diego, California. I have no idea what it's about, but it sounded good because it has the word peace in it. That's all I got. Okay. On Monday, January 21st, 2019, there's not a lot of events right now, just saying. Well, there are a lot. They're all in Germany and I can't read them.
Yeah.
Okay. Iceland, in the cozy heart of winter, at the Suna Guest House in Reykjavik. Monday, January 21st. Again, there was no more information about it than that. But if you want to find out what's happening in Iceland in the cozy heart of winter, you can look that up. All right.
Alrighty.
That's sort of the meat and potatoes of the whole thing.
Yeah.
We'll keep that up in case we forget how to end it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's about it.
So
thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you indeed.
If you're, here on a regular basis, we love the love we get. It's so nice.
Yes.
And well, Mike and I agreed when we started this, we would only ever do this for us and just to have fun for us. But it's super nice to know that there are other people who are enjoying the thing that we're enjoying
making.
Making.
Yes.
I don't know if that made sense.
It made sense. I thought it made sense.
Yeah.
But, you and I tend to be on the same wavelength. So.
Yeah. Feeling the love anyway. That's very nice.
Thank you very much.
And if you've just found us today and if you managed to make it this long,
stick around. There's more where this came from.
Or thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for trying us out. We have some fun stuff planned. It's just Mike and I.
Our schedules don't often work out. And when they do work out, we're like, okay, we just need to film an episode.
Yeah. So we do have plans for some fun stuff as well as a little bit educational stuff.
Yes.
But we will. It'll happen.
We have plans for more #content.
Yes.
And yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Please comment.
Yeah.
Because it's just, I like interacting with people. And hit our Ravelry page.
Yes. Join our
Close Knit Family. Follow us on Instagram. Close Knit Family Knitcast.
Yep.
But I would love it, even on the introduce yourself thread or whatever. Show us what you're working on.
Yeah.
drop us a picture of, and if you don't know how to do that, you just you set up your project on your project page on
Yes.
Ravelry.
Yes.
Put your picture in there.
Yes.
And then when you go and do your comment, you hit the little picture thing.
Yep.
And you take your picture from your project and bring. I know it
Yeah.
sounds very involved, but it works, and you should
Yep.
have your project set up on
Yep.
Ravelry anyway.
I've actually considered maybe just trying to put like a general thread in our Ravelry,
Yeah.
just for any sort of general chat.
Yeah, but we'd love to see what you're working on.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe. Follow us on join our Ravelry group. Follow us on Instagram. And
Keep your knitting close and your family closer. Bye.